Howdy, folks. Today we're looking at Thunderbunny number 11 from 1987 in Apple Press. A few weeks ago, we looked at Boris the Bear's go-round with the Thunder Agent, so why not take a glance at their appearance in Thunderbunny, released just a couple months after that issue of Boris. Thunderbunny was a staple of the indie scene from the late 70s through the 80s, and a star of the black and white boom in particular, a time when funny animals having decidedly less funny adventures described a huge chunk of the comic book market. Thunderbunny was the brainchild of Martin Greim and first appeared in the fanzine Comic Crusaders storybook, before stopping by the Charlton Bullseye, then a few issues of Archie's early 80s Red Circle revival, and finally landing at Warp Graphics in 1985. The character stayed with the outfit after Wendy and Richard Pini subcontracted their publishing business to Michael Catron's Apple Press, which is where we find him today. The bunny's origin entails the final legacy of the planet Off-Rare, a world of funny animals destroyed in cosmic catastrophe, but not before sending the powers of their greatest hero to Earth, where they were found by young Bobby Caswell. So, one part Superman, another part Captain Marvel, to say nothing of Hoppy the Marvel Bunny. Another significant piece of context for both the bunny and the bear is use of the characters. The ownership of the Thunder Agents was significantly obscure by the early 1980s that the situation had to be resolved with a lawsuit. Although I believe that lawsuit was resolved before 1987, the characters were still being used freely, and indeed the indicia for Thunderbunny number 11 doesn't mention the character's ownership at all. Nonetheless, criticism dogged Thunderbunny across his career regarding the supposed similarities between his costume and that of the Thunder Agent Dynamo. If the disposition of the Thunder Agent seems arcane errata 40 years on, it's worth pointing out that Greim uses this issue to answer the criticism by revealing that the inventor of the Thunder Agents was himself inspired by a secret transmission from Off-Rare, making the bunny the canonical direct inspiration for Dynamo's lightning bolt motif. I'm sure Boris loved that.